Hello guys, I'm Shlok and you're watching Tech Burner. In this video I will show you the top 10 applications for March 2017 that are quite useful on a day-to-day basis. So if you guys have not subscribed to the channel yet, you can go ahead and click on the subscribe button so that you don't miss any videos like this. So with that, the first application on the list will be Torrent Search. This application lets you search from a list of torrents and you have all the torrents in one application. You can search for any torrent and it will show you all the websites on which it is available on. It will also show you the latest torrents that have been added. You can also go ahead and click on the menu button and click on verified torrents, so it will only show you torrents that work and are verified. You can search for any torrent that you want and it is on the Play Store, so it is completely safe to download. The next application on the list is Live Search application. This application is a very simple application and it also has a very simple interface. What this application will let you do is, suppose you have a hard document like a piece of paper that has a lot of things written on it. You can scan it and search it for any text that you want. So just for showing you guys, I put up this notebook on the back. I'll try to search for the exact text that is on the notebook cover. You'll have to keep it stable and it will automatically search for the term on the piece of paper. As you can see, it is highlighting the text on the screen. It is very helpful if you have a large piece of document that you want to search text on. So the third application on the list is AutoHash. This is a very helpful application if you use Twitter or Instagram a lot. So what you have to do is you have to put a photo into this application and it will automatically find the hashtags for you. So I'll select this moon photo. So as you can see, this photo is related to moon and all the hashtags it took are from the photo. The title of this image was also unrelated. So all the hashtags that have been added are because of the photo itself. And you can also see that all the hashtags are related to the photo, like moon, astrology, space, planet, etc. And they work quite good on all the social media platforms. This is a fairly new application and I've tried it myself. I uploaded this video and it got 425 views and I only have 80 followers or something. And this photo that I uploaded also got around 100 likes. So the next application on the list is Cornerfly, and all it does is round the corners on your screen. So as you might be able to make out that the corners on my screen have been rounded, and it also works over the nav bar. The previous version didn't work for the nav bar, but this one works just fine. The previous version didn't work when you locked the screen or while switching applications, but the new update has fixed everything. So the next one is a very simple app and it is the GIF overlay app. So this application doesn't have any interface. It is just kind of an overlay application and it is also very light. So you'll have a pop-up on your notifications panel and when you tap that, it will open kind of a pop-up interface where you can search for the GIFs that you want. I searched for happy and it shows me a lot of GIF files. I can select any of them and share it via Facebook, Instagram or WhatsApp. The next application is one of my most used applications and this is the MI Explorer. This is a file explorer app, but it has a lot of options. First of all, it will work for rooted phones. It has a lot of options in the settings menu, like you can change the theme or the skin, and you can also add different add-ons like signing an APK directly from the file manager or opening very hard to open archive files like 7Z or Zip64. You can also open multiple tabs by swiping to the right. You can use this file manager to directly access the user applications that have been installed and you'll have all the APKs for the applications that you have installed, and now you can send these via Bluetooth or any other application or even copy them to your SD card. You can do that for the system applications as well. You'll not find this application on the Play Store, just like the next application on the list, and I will leave both of these links in the description box below, and I will also leave a link to this application's XDA thread. So the next application, which is also not on the Play Store, is the Calculator app. At the first glance, it looks exactly like the KitKat calculator, and it actually is the CyanogenMod calculator. At first glance, it might seem a simple calculator, but you can do a lot with this. You can solve various complicated problems and you can also solve matrices with this. You also have an option to draw graphs if you want. And one feature that I love in this calculator and is not present on the stock one or even the latest CyanogenMod one is the floating calculator. You can enable the option in the settings menu and it will have kind of a pop-up lock, and you can tap on that and do all the calculations that you want, and then click on it again and it will hide itself. So the next one on the list is the JotBlue Notes application. This is like a smart note application and it also syncs with Evernote. So how this application works is all the actions have been denoted by a letter. So suppose if you type B space lights, and when you add it, it will automatically add it to the buy section. So now you have lights in the buy section, and you can do that for basically A to Z. All the actions all are denoted by the first letter. So the next application on the list is the long screenshot application. This is a very simple application and all it does is take a screenshot. So this application has a very simple interface and I'll show you in a second what it does. So you'll have to tap on the plus icon and go to some application where you want to take the long screenshot. I will show you an example. You'll just have to tap on the play button and then scroll your display. You can keep scrolling for however long you want, but I will pause it here. And when you open the screenshot application, you'll have a very long screenshot saved on your phone. You'll not have to stitch it or do anything to the screenshot. So the last one on the list is the volume timer application. This application is a very simple application and it will turn off the volume for a certain period of time. So you can basically set it from 15 minutes to 16 hours. It can be very useful if you go to college. So you can just set the timer for 6 or 7 hours and your phone will not ring for the 6 hours and it will automatically turn the volume on after 6 hours. So that's it for the video guys. Tap on the like button below if you like this video, and you can also subscribe to this channel for more content like this.